Okie dokes. What you doing, Lollipop? Hi. Okie dokes. Let's have some fun this morning, kiddo, shall we? What do you think? Okay, hello. You're spoiled. Well, good morning, everyone. Got my lollipop. Have some fun. Oh, my sticker's falling apart. Come on, lollipop. So, unlike a few of our previous streams, we're starting straight from the stable today, so we'll probably spend a little bit longer on warm-up on the ground than we have been. But yeah, welcome back to anyone who's been watching the stream regularly. If this is your first time watching these videos, just know this is not a how to start your young horse video. This is just me sharing my thoughts whilst playing with my little wonder Arab. I'm sure there'll be stuff in there that you learn. If you haven't started your own horse, you'll probably find it very interesting. There are definitely things you can learn about that you might apply to your young horse, but these are not meant to be nearly so thought out. If I was doing a how to train a young horse video, I would very much go through each step in turn, and we'd have like a real plan, and it would be very thought out. These are just me having fun with my horse, with the express purpose of showing the progression from unstarted, unhandled young horse to doing a demonstration in November at the Horsemanship Showcase, and to really put into video format the effort that is required to get a horse ready to go to a show or an event from being unstarted, and how I like to do it, I guess. So if you want to take lessons or have training videos yourself, you can know that this is how a training video from me would look. If you send your horse for training with me, I do videos like this for all of my horses in training. You're very frisky today, I love it. Fabulous prance machine, aren't you? Hey? Don't run me over. No, you can't run me over, no matter how wild you are. I know. So the goal of our groundwork is in part to get him warmed up to ride, so he's not stiff or sore in any way when we ride. It helps reduce any of that stiffness or soreness that you might get from sort of jumping on and just going for it, but it's also to help get rid of any excess energy. As you can see, we've got a little bit extra, more than we want. Oh, very wild. Now, Lollipop is an Arabian, so there is not a, oh look, he's tired. He is endurance bred. You've got to cross those hind legs, don't just shuffle step. So it's important to note that it's not a case of, oh, if I exercise him till he's tired, I'll be able to ride him, which I think is a mistake a lot of people make when they hear me say things like, we're working him till he's got rid of his excess energy. There is, particularly when they're stabled, there is an amount of energy that just sort of needs to come out before they're able to think. And we can tell, like, he didn't really need to expend too much because he's already ready to do these slow controlling maneuvers that help him think through what he's doing. And sometimes it's the slow controlling maneuvers that get a horse ready more than they're just running around portion. We're going to pick up that poo, so otherwise we're going to mash that in, aren't we? We don't need that. But everything we've done so far has been shown in the videos before, so if you've got any questions about anything you've seen me doing just now with him, this is all actually stuff that he has done a good 10-20 times now. Those changes of direction, I may have done them quicker than we have done before, but they are essentially 4/4 yields, which we did in video number 1, so this is all very easy for him. We have not yet actually got into the educational portion of today, and not every session that we do is going to be educational now. We are pretty much beyond the point where we have anything new to teach him except that fire isn't that scary and contact being the next two big things we need to explain to him. But he's pretty much got everything else. He's still a little unsure of the saddle at times, though it's more it does seem to be more a case of he doesn't like that the saddle blocks his movement, and that bothers him more than when we started with the saddle. It was very much the saddle is scary and I don't like it. Now it's more I feel blocked by the saddle, which that sounds like he's got an ill-fitting saddle. That's not the case. This saddle is not a perfect fit for him, but even if it was, I think he'd throw a tantrum. He's just so used to being able to prance in any direction in all different ways, and saddles and people sat on your back just are not, we're just not able to be as fabulous as you are, I'm afraid. Are we? No, we're not. You're just too fabulous for us to keep up. He does a lot of, when I'm riding him, he does a lot of twisting of his back, things like that, but there's just no way you could keep up with it, I don't think, because it's not predictable, it's not consistent. I know, Puff's cross because I've left Puff in the stable this morning, so he's throwing a bit of a tantrum this morning. But I don't want to turn him out either, because nobody's out yet. Horses go out at 8, so everyone else is getting their breakfast. You've already had your breakfast. You had your breakfast early this morning, in fact. So you're fine. Although I'm sure you'd like to convince me otherwise. Wouldn't you? Yeah, I've been doing a lot more stuff with Puff in the arena over the last few lessons. Don't wander off or it'll go tight really quick. I know. I don't think any horse especially likes having their girth done up. There we go. So yeah, we're doing it a little bit differently today, because in the last episode of Lollipop's First Rides, in the last videos, he was being very sticky about going forward, partly because Puff was stood there eating instead of helping. It was quite funny, and yeah. Annoyingly, the sound died on that video, but come on, Lollipop. I think we've had 4 days off since that video. Has it been 4 days? Something like that, isn't it? Hey. Hop on here in a minute, hey. So what I'm hoping to crack today is the canter. We've sort of started the canter. And it's been a lot of fun, but he's not been massively forward. He's been a little bit sticky, much like he was in the trot. He would sort of trot for a little bit, get stuck, not move forward, and we just wait in a bouncy all over the place trot until he gets a nice rhythmical trot that he's comfortable with. And we kind of need to do that with the canter. But I'm aware with Lollipop that he is the type that would have physical problems potentially. So I never wanted to rush him, and it may be the same thing with the canter. We don't push it too quick because we don't want to get intense and then making yourself go lame, which is something I'm going to be worried about with you, isn't it? That's why I spend so long on these warm-ups. When we first got Lollipop, he was quite lame. He was only a yearling, but he was quite lame, weren't you? Yes. And he's been the kind of horse that he'd go out in the field and play a bit rough and come in unable to walk because somebody chased him and he ran a bit too quick and then couldn't feel his back legs or something. He scared us more than once. Which makes me wonder, are you just sensitive? Or are you actually that breakable? But I figure it's better to go with he's pretty breakable than than the alternative of going he'll be fine and then ending up with a lame horse. You can see, it's funny watching his expression. He's gone, I know how to move now, but it's not a bad movement, but you can see it's not technically correct. I'm not overly worried, we can fix it later on, but I don't really want him to get too stuck doing things in one way. And it's not the answer, kiddo. Where's our answer? That's it, move that over. Move that over. There we go. Keep going. Good. Now, one of the things we tend to get wrong when we try to fix a horse that is carrying itself incorrectly is you try to make them stay there. And the more you force a horse to stay there, the more they're going to resent you and the less they're going to do it. So what I'm doing is I'm just asking him to do like a partial hindquarter yield. Good boy. But you notice how that's independent of him going forward, right? I don't try to make him hold the position. I just say do this, and then I bend and I give. Now, why was I so hard on him about it? I knew he could do it, and I know how light he is, so I had to be firm about it, because I know he can do it without me having to shout at him. We're beyond that point, particularly with hindquarter yield. We are beyond that asking and waiting for a very long time and being very, very soft. He knows these things, and I need to start getting a little bit more firm with my expectations. And this is it's so difficult because we've seen him go from being that lovely, sweet little scared horse that's that's just terrified and just doesn't understand anything, to a horse that he gets it now. You can tell by the way he's moving, he does definitely get it. He's still bothered, like he's not completely happy. You know, if I brought Puff in here and put the saddle on, we wouldn't be getting the same types of brace. But you see there, the difference. Like, yes, I still had to touch him, and I did it exactly the same way as I did last time, where I touched him gently once. The next time I was going to touch him pretty firm, to be like, that has to move. Say bend, and it's not about going down a gate, it's about moving that bit over, then forward. That's it. But you notice I'm not trying to do the two things at the same time. I say bend, and then I say forward. Two separate pieces. Good boy. Let's see a quick canter then. Good boy. You do make a drama of it, don't you? Hey, you do make a drama of it. That'll do. I'll do the rest ridden. Hey, let's do the rest of it ridden, shall we? Oh, I know. Now, why am I doing the rest of it ridden? It's going to be a lot easier for me to manage and ask him to turn differently and move differently when I'm on his back. He's not particularly afraid, you can see that, hey? He's just not sure about how he should move. He doesn't like how the saddle blocks him. So over time he's going to get better and better with this, feeling that he can move into the saddle. On the ground I can only do so much. You know, when I'm riding I can influence him so much more. Oh, your friends are gone. I know. Oh, bah. Of course, getting on a young horse at turnout time is maybe not ideal. But never mind. We'll deal with it. You're beyond that normal young horse thing, aren't you? Getting into a really lovely stage of your development. What me and Mikey discussed is the trot the rail element. You just spend hours trotting the rail, it feels like, till your horse understands the process properly. You're beyond that sort of initial fear or tension that may have come up. You've got that understanding of the aids. Now you're just working on getting the horse to properly understand it, not just know it on a conscious level, but to really deeply understand it. Oh, lollipop. Oh, lollipop. I've made a mistake. I have made a mistake. I have left my boots in the car. It's no good. Hey, come on. We probably at some point need to do mounting blocks as well. We haven't really talked about mounting blocks yet, have we, lollipop? So sorry about this, guys. I've gone and left my riding boots somewhere unhelpful. We'll sort that out really quick. You'll get to go out in a minute, don't worry. You're fine. He's seeing the others guys, but I want to go out. You'll get to go out. You know, I'm breaking your routines up, which is quite important actually. Routine it's a massive tool to help you teach things. You know, we talk a lot about repetition, doing things in consistently and like repeating them over and over and over again. But it can also have the exact opposite to the desired result, where it ends up creating problems as much as fixing them. In that, well, now you can't ride your horse in the morning because that's when I get turned out. And so it's important to, even though it can make you feel like you've gone back in your training, it's really important to break your routines and do things differently. Oh, the technology, hey? All the different bits of tech we have to have on you to do this. It's a bit crazy, Lollipop, really. There we go. We now have the tracking tag attached to the saddle. Now we just need the lucky squid. One lucky squid. All set to go, Lollipop. And it'll be interesting to see what he thinks riding means today. He's been very quick with everything. And honestly, if he does everything really nicely, I'm probably just going to quit on that without working on the canter, I mean. Because we don't give the good kid more homework, do we? We're not that type of teacher. Oh my goodness, Lollipop. 3 more holes. You lost a bit of weight? You lost a little weight, Lollipop? There's no way you've lost weight. We've just put you in a field full of grass. Huh. You really losing weight? Or am I just tightening you more now? Lollipop! Hi, kiddo. Oh my goodness. Hello, young man. And I dropped the stick. You can tell I'm a bit tired this morning, can't you? Hey? We can all tell. It was a very late night last night, okay? We were up till midnight, me and Zoe, talking about business, and then I had to get up early today because I've got 4 stables to muck out, and 5 horses to ride, and a lesson to teach in the afternoon, and got to get the kids from school. It adds up, Lollipop. You know, and I've got 100k on the weekend. It adds up, kiddo. To me dropping the stick, apparently. Oh. Alright. How you doing, young man? Feel good? We're always so busy, you're always doing so much. It can be really tempting when you get on to rush off. It can always be really tempting to do that straight off the bat. Always take that little bit of time to just sit there and just wait. I know. There we go. My little Lollipop. We're definitely more tense than we've been. Hey? Definitely. That's alright. Isn't it, Lollipop? There we go. Oh, I love that walk. That big forward walk of yours is just lovely. I think to do this, you have to just love all of these little things about the horse. Little things. You know, I think when you watch like a horsemanship video, it tends to show the intense moments. You know, and we tend to gloss over, like, this is just lovely, you know, to just walk around. Lovely forward walk with energy, an enthusiastic horse. It's so nice. It's so nice, Lollipop. I could ride it for hours, right? Just walk around on an enthusiastic horse, trot around on an enthusiastic horse. Like, of course, I have to get to work. I can't just walk around. We got a job to do, Lollipop, I'm afraid. We do. And it's important that we do it. Yes. Yes, it is. It's important that we do it. Yes. Woo. Wow. Oh, I want a Ferrari. Woo. Apparently I'm very much on a Ferrari today. Wow. I didn't quite ask for that much, Lollipop, but we'll take it. Guess we are working on the canter today, guys. Wow, I love it. Lollipop is very intelligent, like to his detriment, intelligent. And the last thing we worked on was getting a bit of a canter, and I can feel it in him. He wants to get it over with. Another little rodeo. Alrighty. I'm a bit more ready for it this time, Lollipop. I hate to say it. I wasn't riding as well last time you rodeoed with me. Hey. Oh my God, he's lovely. You are just lovely, aren't you? Hey. You're doing really good, kiddo. Yes, you are. Get your butt in the saddle, Jamie. Quit flapping. There we go. This is nice, Lollipop. It's not what I've asked for, though. I asked for a trot. You might notice I keep holding the saddle with the stick hand, ready to bend to the outside. It's not ideal, unfortunately. But I don't really want to be moving my stick around. Should we swap through the diagonal so you can go on the other lead? It's probably better. Oof. Got a spicy session on our hands today, guys. Yeehaw. It was coming, this session, where we really got through a few of these problems. You don't run into the fence, crazy Arabian. Woo. You can tell I don't hold those reins very tight. Come on. Come on. I know. Wild Arabian today. Now, I might need to shut this forward down a little bit at some point here. I really don't want to. I've been working so hard to get him feeling like he can move forward. To say no now just feels wrong, you know? But I'm not going to quit on that kind of run-off canter. As much as I love it, I don't really ever want to be run off with a canter. Oh God, your back moves a lot. Woo. Woo. I have to get a new core engaged. Get back into doing that plank a bit more, hey? Let me push on that. There we go. I know. The funny part is you're the one doing it. I'm just sat here for the ride, you know. Remember that. Holy moly, this horse can move. Woohoo! of silliness in the corner there. Let's not do that, eh? Yeah. I need to maybe start getting a little bit more involved, particularly right here. My God, those lead changes. Jesus. You're changing the back so easily. Did you just change again? No, changing the front maybe? I'm going to enjoy watching this back. No, you're on the wrong leader. Okay. Keep moving. Keep moving. Oh my goodness, dude. Woo. It's not so much how forward he is. The forward's lovely. I don't know if it's going to show in the video just how wiggly he is. Little worm under you. Oh my God. I feel like I'm going from sitting in the front to sitting in the back to sitting in the front to sitting in the back. Left and right. God, I'm in a Western saddle. That's all I can say. There we go. Good little lollipop. You are going to be one tired little sausage after this, aren't you? That's better. There you go. Oh my word. Keep it going. Keep it going. Yes. I know. I'm going to end somewhere around here. Oh, that's lovely. Good boy. I'm going to change to the diagonal again. See, when a horse is all energetic like that, it's so tempting to be like, no, I will control you, I will tell you what to do. But so often if you just wait, they'll settle, and the point at which you decide to quit is what he'll remember for next time. I do love that. This is part of the issue, isn't it? Is I do kind of love this. I think you've got to love it though, because I want it later on, right? Like, this is the goal, is to canter him everywhere. And I don't want to trot at the showcase only. Holy moly, that back can come up, can't it? Oh, blimey, lollipop. Let's maintain canter for a bit and see if you can find a rhythm with me here. See if I can get used to your movement as well, so I stay a little bit more out of your way. It's a learning process for me as much as it is for him. Oh boy. Easy, kiddo. Easy, kiddo. You're alright. Come on. Let's see if we can maintain it. There's a position where I can stay on him, but I'm flapping. That's better. Get it through this corner. Right, I'm not falling off. I'm very safe, but I'm bouncing around. I don't like that. And so as he's going around, I'm trying to use my core better. Stay more out of his way. And what I'm hoping he's feeling in that is like a desire to be less all over the place. There we go. If you can make it through this corner without stopping, we'll give you a break. Oh God, that was all over the place. Oh boy. It's not an energetic canter, does it? I know. This was not quite what I had in mind, although I suppose it was. I feel like I wasn't expecting it to be quite so all over the place. That's alright. We're not worried about leads. We just want that rhythm. A nice calm canter rhythm, rather than a wild one. Come on. I'd rather we didn't pick up that lead, but never mind. Come on. Oh, scared the crap out of him. Come on. Come on. Attaboy. Let's see if we can get that right lead again. Nope, left. Alright, well, it's okay. Ooh, Jesus. You do throw me into that corner. What a lead is that count? Is that cross? Oh, my word. You are wonderful. Aren't you, eh? That's better. That's it. Yes. Yes. And I'll stop in the middle. Oh, good boy. Oh, wow. That was nice. Woo! Well, I'm fogged up. I can't see. Oh my goodness, lollipop. That was a bit fun, wasn't it? Is that allowed? Is that stuff legal? Wow. That was fun. Oh, big boy. Well done. I don't know if you can see what I meant about how I'm able to... I literally can't see anything out of those. I don't know if you can see what I meant about how I can influence him more. Oh dear. What happened? What happened? Oh no. Oh no, lollipop. Is that tough? My little stallion. Hey? Oh dear. Not the session I had planned, lollipop. I'll tell you that much right now. Did you do good? Did you do good? So I just always need to release when he feels like, you know, going forward calm, you know, like there's that, it's kind of a feeling to it, where he's forward enough, but he's not wild, and it just has got a lovely rhythm to it. I guess the rhythm is probably the main thing, the main differing factor. Like at the end there, I could just feel it was just 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and we had like half a lap. Might even have been from A round to E to B. We had, you can tell I'm taking my glasses off. It was good, wasn't it, lollipop? What do you think? You're a very good boy. What do you think? You bite my foot, then scare yourself. Oh, funny boy. Was that tough? Was it tough? You actually a little sweaty. You're a little sweaty. Oh, under the saddle. Alright. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that one. I did. That was great. If you have any questions about what I'm doing with him, please do put a comment in the video, either on Facebook or YouTube. I will try to answer any questions. God, even my jeans rode up. So you know it was a wild one. See? That doesn't happen on the non-wild ones. Attaboy. Let's get that saddle off so we can give you a scratch, hey? And so, with the canter nearly fixed, we're really not far off there. I mean, we need to do both leads and we need to get to where he's plopping into it nicely and not getting worried. But that's going at hacking level ready. Lollipop. That's what that is. Isn't it? That's getting close to finished. Finished product. Oh, I'm wishing I took my jacket off as well. Sweating, kiddo. That was a core workout, that was. At the end though, that canter we got at the end was just a lovely rhythmical movement that's super easy to sit. It's still a core workout, he's still an Arab, he still throws his back around all over the place, but it was like a smooth movement that was predictable. I had a feeling you'd have that pattern today, sweat pattern. Well, you kept slamming me into the front. I am wondering if maybe we need a different shin pattern. Oh, is that terrible? It's not too bad actually. Is it? Oh, it's alright. You can go out in a nice muddy field and have a roll. I'll scrub you tomorrow. It's his little face. Oh, I'm sorry. Hang on. Can't just throw your head around and get it off, can you? What are you going to do? That's it. Yeah, down here. That's not down, is it? It's part way down. Now, head into flexion. I know that's the hard bit. You threw your head up into that. It was only a little bit, but it was enough to clang your teeth. It's very cheeky. Right. Well, like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed today. Turn everything off, and we will see you again tomorrow. Hopefully it'll be the same time. I'm quite enjoying getting up. Well, what I'm enjoying is looking at that clock and seeing that it's only 8:30, and I've already ridden my favourite horse. I might be able to keep this routine, I might not. Lollipop. Come here. Come here. Don't pretend like you don't know English, of course you know English. Right. I will see you all later.